So you got to make that conscious decision, and you got to erase all excuses. I have to. I ain't got no other choice. I have to change my mind. I got to change the way I think so I can change my situation, right? Everybody got their own situation. I don't know what anybody's situation is, but if you want to change your situation, you got to first change your thought process, right? The way you think about things, because the way you think about things is the only reason you're in the situation you're in now, right? Your mental, what you think about determines your life, right? If you think about, I can't pay my bills, it's gonna be hard to pay your bills, right? If you think that I'm not beautiful, you ugly. Right? If you think I am amazing, yes you are. If you think that I am successful, yes you are. I don't care what your bank account say. Because before Tyler Perry ever made $1 billion, he was living under a bridge. You just heard Mr. Akil Bey, created 33 millionaires, was just homeless. I just came out of prison. I was depending on other people to send me $20. Have you ever live a whole month off of $20? And that was, and I'm hoping I only got to live a month without the $20. A lot of times, people ain't even answering the phone because they tired of me keep going through this situation. People get tired of that, right? So you got to make a conscious decision that I want better for myself, right? That I want to change. Like I'm willing to do better, right? And then once you do that, you got to erase all excuses. You got to burn the bridge. You got to burn the boat. You can't. Ain't no safety net. I have to win. If I don't win, I'm gonna perish. And that's the situation I was faced with. Either I'm gonna change, or I'm gonna go back to prison, or I'm gonna die. I done been through a lot. I done did everything but died. And no sexual, no, none of that either. But
yeah. I know we wasn't talking about cake no more. Like,
right. But no, listen. In prison, I made a conscious decision, laying in my bunk by 3 in the morning, right? Laying in my bunk. I said, bro, something got to change. I ain't coming back here no more, right? And I started reading. I started educating myself, right? I started reading, not really knowing that I ain't even know how to read still. I'm just really learning how to read thanks to my brother here, right? And Dave and Manita. Know what I mean? But yeah, I went to an event, right? When I was in prison, I was still doing what I ain't got no business doing in prison with a phone. I ain't supposed to have no phone. I'm online, scrolling online. I see some people online talking about Forex. Don't even know what it is, but hey, I was just thinking I need to do something different. Voila, here we go. They talking about money. That's what I love to do. Make some money, right? So I tried to get involved in prison. I couldn't. Okay, cool. I got out of prison. Went back to my old neighborhood. Remember, I just had this long thing to myself about, bro, you gotta change. When I was back in the same neighborhood, and we all go through it, right? I'm back in the same neighborhood, and it's the same thing going on. Bro, what's up? Well, I got this for you. I got this, I got that. All right, cool, right? I got reminded, bro, it's not the lifestyle you want. Somebody invited me out to see the information the same way some of you got invited out. I went to see the information before I even met him. Didn't even know who he was. They told me his story. He made $1 million a day. Oh, there it is. Right? I signed up, not even really having the money to sign up. It was like $217. I think I had $219. I ain't even have enough to do the whole transaction. I had to go. No, I didn't. For real, I couldn't even do the whole transaction. I had to go and get some more money, and I signed up later on because I didn't have enough. Right? So I went and got the money. I got signed. I couldn't even fund my account. Cool. Well, remember, if you ever want to change, you got to change the way you think, right? It got to be something that you truly want. It got to be a burning desire. I had to burn my ships. I ain't making no excuses. It's got to happen. I'm finna spend my last on, so it got to happen, right? If I don't make it happen, I ain't gonna be able to pay no. I ain't making nothing. So I spent everything I would have invested in something else. All right, I get started. Making $3 a day. Who live the rest of their life for $3 a day?
It's more than $20 a month.
It was. So guess what? I was so excited about $3 a day. Y'all didn't expect that, did y'all?
I saw the video.
Y'all didn't expect that, did y'all? Because look, I made like what, 30 pips?
Yeah.
Right? I made 30 pips and it was only $3. Right? But I seen the vision because I had already heard somebody make over $1 million a day off of 30 pips. So I wasn't looking at $3. I was looking at 30 pips. Right? I made $3 because somebody made $1 million. I made $3 because somebody made $3 million. I made $3 because somebody made
3 millionaires.
You understand? So it ain't about the money. That's why we want to speak about y'all today, right? So I just want to say that. All right, let's get started. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, one more thing. Don't worry, we're gonna get started. Who been trading for at least 30 days?
Trying to.
Okay. All right.
Who we trade live account?
Who trading their live account for at least 30 days? All right. How many of y'all it was right around the time to pay rent, light bill, car note, insurance, or whatever, and they were like, you know what? I'm gonna take this bill money, now I'm gonna make it flip so I can pay the bill to do something else.
We all did that.
Raise your hand. If you did that, raise your hand. Sounds good. Rule number one. Sounds good.
Go back up. Go back up. You was 30 tripping.
Alright. So don't do that,
But it's a reason why, you don't do that, but if you don't have these 3 keys, that's the first mistake you're gonna make.
So who did I not talk to last night?
Who what?
Who did I not talk to yesterday? Okay. Alright. Who watch TV? Who got their favorite episode they watch every day? Steven. Y'all don't watch Power, y'all don't watch Mobile.
I like the binge watch.
Who got a job?
Exactly.
Go live
Who got a
Go
job?
live on.
Alright, every morning what y'all got to set your alarm clock, right? Get up, watch face, brush your teeth, get dressed, wear your car, go to work. Alright, so
Watch the news, get on really.
so what y'all have done over time was y'all created a discipline for yourselves, right? To get ready to go to work. Alright. That's the first key. Discipline. Right? I don't even know how to spell this. Discipline.
D-I-S.
Yeah.
D-I-S-C-I. E-L-I-N-E. Okay, good. I don't want to.
Alright, we got 3 important keys that we're gonna teach you all today that's gonna take the trend to another level, right? If you all wanna do what they were speaking about today. Hopefully y'all want to become, I don't know y'all goals, so I'm not gonna limit you all, because I might say something that's too little, right? And I wanna say something that's not enough. Too much or too little, right? Because some of y'all might want to be millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, and some of y'all don't even want 1,000 or 2, right? So whatever your goals is, like whatever the information about the brain is, so y'all do that. All right. So this, hold on. Do the first one.
Okay.
This.
Mic check, yo. Yeah, gotta do like this. Yo. Put the JC finger up. Yo.
Oh, what the fuck? There's no
So discipline, you have to have discipline. Y'all got discipline now?
Yeah.
Discipline is giving yourself an order and being able to follow the order that you gave yourself. Who have not followed your own order? Who here have not followed your own order? in many different, it don't have to be about trading, it could be in many different situations, scenarios, right? How do you feel after you don't follow what you told yourself you was gonna follow?
Horribly.
Or, why?
Because I didn't do better than.
Because you do what you know you should have done.
Because you let yourself down. Let yourself down. That's good, because you let yourself down.
Okay, so I always equate this to who you are, who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are. That's why they won't follow their own voice. They don't trust their own sense of the inside. You don't trust yourself. So you told yourself you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that, and then you turn around and do it, you're not following what you said you're gonna do, because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself, because most people don't know who they are. And if you don't know who you are, how can you ever introduce yourself to anybody else?
Okay.
Oh, somebody finna get mad at me this morning. I told y'all I had my coffee. Like if I ask you, and this Bob Proctor, like I study Bob. Like I really study Bob. Like I say, who are you? Who are you? What would you say, sister?
I'm a retired.
No, man. You telling me what you did.
I'm sick.
And that's what most. But check this out. Check this out. What you said, most people was thinking like, if he called my name, what I'm gonna say.
Oh.
If you call my name, well, who am I? It shouldn't be. Why you asking yourself a question based off the question that I asked you, trying to figure out what you're gonna say? You should already know the answer. So we need to work. This is part of the mental part. You need to work at it, right? You need to work at it. So you got to have the discipline part. We're gonna jump all the way back, so I don't want to get off track. Discipline. Without discipline, you will have disappointment. Every single time, over and over again. In the market, you have to have made this, or it will, your brokerage account. Yep. Disappointment. Over again, every time, never fails. The market is a monster. You love, the market love individuals that don't have this. Give me your money. Give me your money. I'm part of the market. Every one of us are part of the market. Don't you love when somebody's not this?
Oh, yeah. My part.
What pay you? I'm asking you, what pay you trade? One people that say they trade that day, and I know this one. I trade the same day, and I do the same, the exact opposite. I'm getting all that money. That's exactly what the banks do. So you have to be like the bankers. Remember what I said at the beginning? Turn you into a banker, from a consumer and a business owner. You got to have this one. This is the first of the three keys. The three keys will open up the door to the rules. Without the three keys, not gonna follow the rules. Okay? So the first one is this one.
The second one is patience. Patience. All right. Who good at being patient? We got a couple people patient.
Let's think about it first.
We got a couple people patient. All right. Okay. Well, we're gonna make $1 million in 90 days, right? Who gonna do it in 20? What am I do it in 20?
See, I want honest person. I think honesty is an energy that just jumps from person to person depending on the question.
All right. Well, think about this, right? Patient. When we say patient, think about this. Everybody with a job, how long does it take to get a raise? That's your job, right? You gotta patiently wait. When you first get hired on, you do what, 90 days before you even get your first raise, maybe, right? 10 cents, 15 cents, 25, maybe 50 cents, you got a good job, right? So you patiently wait 90 days for your first raise, then you might wait a year for your second raise for another 50 cents, right? So take that same patience that you wait at your job for a whole year for 50 cents, and we ain't gonna wait that long, y'all. But that's the patience you need take that yearly patience and make that patience daily, right? And disciplining yourself enough to patiently wait on your promise after you learn the skill, right? So what's the promise? What's your goals, right? What's your goals? Before you can say you discipline, well, what's discipline? What's discipline? Do anybody, can I get a definition of discipline? What's discipline? Brother man right now. Mr. Warren, to you, what's discipline?
You lost me now. I'm from the army too. The ability to be able to accomplish something by focusing on what you're doing.
How about you, brother? Right now. Discipline.
I guess discipline, you said to me, right?
Yes, sir.
Discipline to me would be kind of, I guess like having a mental toughness to accomplish tasks, for real.
Look at that, in the back.
Well,
I was wondering who was going to be today.
I was gonna say that.
I was waiting on
You
it.
said.
I was waiting on it. Okay, cool. But listen, all right, give yourself a command, right? To be patient. But what we being patient on? What we waiting on? You have to put yourself in a position that you tell yourself, okay, listen, this is what I'm going to do, right? And follow that command. But once you tell yourself, what am I going to do? You have to give yourself a time, right? You got to give yourself a time. And you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna wait a year for this raise. But in 90 days, you at your boss office talking about what my raise is. See what I'm saying? And now you got to get fired or you mad because you didn't get your raise because you wasn't patient. See what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to relate because I ain't really do the job thing either.
We know patient discipline is when you behind bars waiting for that day to come home. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different patient.
We've been there.
That's one of them. Oh, man.
Talk about it.
Now that patient, that's the patient that's forced. That, but you know, I think that's the best patient. That for me, that was the best patient because when you ain't got no choice, what to be patient, it develops something within you that it actually changes your life. It's life changing, right? Patience. Cause I'm gonna get out something. Patience. We got one more.
I got you. Whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just brought something to mind. So we have discipline, following your own orders you give yourself. You have patience, being able to wait that amount of time. But if you take time out of the equation, it doesn't matter. Y'all with me? Y'all heard me in the back? If you take time out the equation, it doesn't matter anymore. Think like this. When it comes to time, we're in the right now, right? Tomorrow, the same time, when is it gonna be? Right now. Last week, when was it? Right now. So we always are in the right now. So we always in the right now. Why are we trying to go into the future when the future is right now? We're already in the future. That went over somebody here. Somebody, because we equate everything in time because that's the only way that we can understand certain things. But just think back when you can remember as a child, 10, 12, 13, the funnest time as a child. Think back to that point in time. Just think, but when are you doing? Right now. You can capture that same emotion right now. So take time out of the equation when it comes to being patient. Focus on your discipline. But after you have your discipline, your patience, this is the last thing. You have to be consistent. Same thing over and over and over again. It's like a job. things y'all hate. I say if you don't have discipline and patience, plan to be on your job. They better help. If you don't have patience and discipline in the market and you're not consistent, plan on working for 30, 40 more years. How about that? You don't have to do no jail time. Locked up. Don't you have to jail time with your employees. What if you was forced to work your job for the rest of your life? What if you don't have these two things? And anything you choose to do outside of your job, you're gonna be at your job. Being nice time, that time over with. You can't be nice. I can't be nice to you, you can't be nice to yourself when it comes to this. This is your freedom, if you really want your freedom. If you really want to add value to your life. So you have to be consistent doing the small things. The small things. If you mark up a chart a certain way, stick to that way if it works. There's so many people that jump here, 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 oh, my family is here, here, oh, dude say this, oh, here, 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 but what you've been doing from the beginning, been working for you every single time. Why are you changing? But you don't have no discipline, you don't have no patience, you don't have no consistency. Say 90 days. 90 days can be a long time. A long time. A long time. It can be a long time. Yeah, it can go like that. It can go like that. This could be a long time. You put time in the equation. Say 30 pills. Right? Say 90 days, 30 pills, $1,228,800. Oh, let's go. First week, double the account. Second week, double the account. Third week, raise the lot size. They want to get 45 bills. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna get 150 bills in a day. Why are you changing? You just need to stick to like, boom, boom, boom. Like if I say it's gonna take me 50 steps to get from here to here. Why? And it's gonna take me about 30 seconds. Why I'm trying to get to that door in 10 seconds? Jump. Why? For what reason? This is perfect right here. Y'all got train tracks here?
Yeah.
We'll try to beat the train. We'll try to go around the thing. Okay. No problem. You ever been on the city street? These drivers, right? You ever been on the city street, right? I'm some of y'all I'm not gonna like no more. You've been on the city street, a car on the side of you, driving kind of slow. You driving kind of slow. Another car come behind you, get on your tail, go around, get all the way around, speed up, go on the other side, speed up to the stoplight. Who did that before?
I'm waiting right now. I'll be waiting.
That's what we call you in a hurry to wait.
Exactly.
You in a hurry to wait.
Stop like with me.
Let's equate this to the mark. Let's equate this to the mark. If you don't have discipline, patience, and consistency, you're gonna be in a hurry to get to $1 million, but you still gonna have to wait. You still gonna have to wait. Even if you speed, you're gonna end up getting there probably a longer amount of time that it takes a person doing it the right way, or you're gonna get there around the same amount of time. So just do it at that pace. Whatever pace that works for you. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
Discipline.
Discipline. What's the second?
Patience.
What's the third?
Consistency.
Over again. Be consistent at being disciplined, patience. Following the rules. Discipline goes to following the rules. Discipline in all things in your life. Discipline that. Very important. Very important. Take time out the equation. What you plan on doing this time next year?
This time next year?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Buy my house.
Got a house?
I mean, I already able to retire me from my job already. We have a family, another one on the way. So most of the goals we set, we have. Our last goal right now is a house, buy a house.
Okay, so my question for you is, you plan on being here this time next year?
Doing this? Absolutely.
No, I'm just saying, do you
Alive.
plan to be here? Do you plan to be
Oh.
on this plane? Do you plan to be alive, above ground?
Shit, yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Okay. So what's wrong with being patient to get there? Because it's gonna come anyway.
There's nothing wrong with it. Me as a person, I just always have had problems. Abel can tell you that. I know it's a bad habit. I know it's a bad habit.
I'm just going off what
I'm
you're
working on
saying.
it.
I'm just going off what you're saying. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
you away so that you can first stop saying that. Because if you say it, you're telling yourself that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to find what the reason you're saying that to yourself, right? That's the main thing. Why are you saying that to yourself? Most of the time, it's because of past experience. Don't worry about past experience. That's why I said past. Even though that's right now, it's right now. And right now, you can change in a second. What's the fastest thing in the universe?
Light.
No, darkness.
Darkness. Facts.
Darkness. Darkness is the fastest thing on the universe, in the universe. Where do thought come from? Darkness. But when thought comes from darkness, what do darkness push out?
Light.
Light.
Physics.
So that's your thought. When you say it, boom, you're creating a vibration. So when you said that, somebody else in the room said the same thing. You said the same thing, it ain't matter. Somebody said, oh, y'all good. You said that, you said the same thing? I have a problem with
Because
that.
I understand. The closest thing to light is darkness at all times. When you look at physics and science, that's literally a fact. The one closest spot to light is always gonna be the darkest spot. And the lightest spot is always gonna be the same.
Always the same.
Absolutely.
My man. So when the sister said, I had a problem with patience, who thought the same thing when she said that? Anybody, that cross anybody, that's okay.
I do.
2, 3, okay.
That's
That's, yeah. It always happens. It always happens. So if I say, let's get $1 million. Boom, everybody thinking, let's get $1 million. Yeah. Let's do it. So whatever you say, it comes out. So that's why we always say, discipline, patience, consistency. This discipline, patience, consistency. Say these things to ourselves every single, even when we pull up the chart. That's all I'm thinking. I'm looking at the chart. I'm marking up the chart. But in that, you would stick with those 3 things. Doing those 3 things. I don't care if I see that thing on jump all the way to the moon or go all the way to hell. I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna take the trade. I'm not with those 3 things. I don't care how far I go. I don't care how much money I can make. I don't care. If I do it one time, I'm going to do it all the time. Over and over and over and over again until I make a decision to stop or change. Y'all with me? So those 3 keys, y'all got y'all keys to open up the next door to the rules.
Yep.
Oh.
Y'all already told me y'all be trading with y'all bill, man. Don't do that no more, y'all.
Rule
Rule
number
number
1.
1. Do not trade your bill money. Y'all got time to write that one down.
So we say this. Okay. Boom. You lose your bill money, you don't have nowhere to live. You don't have no food on the table, can't trade in the dog. That was supposed to be a joke. It's true. Like, and what happens is you start trading out of desperation. You trade out of desperation, it ain't gonna be a fun experience. Yep, it's gonna be out of desperation. It's not gonna be a good experience for you. You shouldn't do it. So don't trade your bill money at all, at all, at all. Pay your bills with your bill money. Once again, pay your bills with your bill money. If you have a problem funding your account, take $50 out of paycheck, $20 out of paycheck, and just wait until you get a nice amount of money stacked up in your account. Start trading. Everybody with me? Can you hear me?
So don't trade with your bill money, because if you trade with your bill money, you're going to have more bills. It's gonna compound on you, your bills, and you're not gonna have anywhere to live, no food on the table, and you're gonna be struggling anymore, even more. And yeah, you're gonna quit. Just point blank period, because now you have to focus on paying your bills. If you don't have the money to trade, take out $50 out of each paycheck, or $20 out of each paycheck, so you can stack it up, put it in your brokerage account, so you can start multiplying that money. Don't try to put it, if you don't have it, like I understand, those 4 things, paycheck to paycheck. Turn off your TV, you get free TV. You can turn off your cable, like, stop going out. Sometimes you don't need to get your nails done for like a month, right? You can do your hair at home sometimes, ladies. Fellas, some of y'all stop drinking, stop smoking weed for a month, I'm not, I used to rap, I used to be a rapper. I used to smoke an ounce of weed by myself a day. I used to drink a 5th of Hennessy. I was in the Marine Corps. I used to drink a 5th of Hennessy every day by myself.
But the weed help with discipline and patience.
For some. Consistently hungry, consistently sleepy, consistently lazy, consistently high, consistently funny, consistently paranoid. But if you exchange some things that that's not necessities in your life, and put that money aside to create another stream of income, it'll be good for you. That's a lot of people do have jobs, and with those jobs, they never put any money to the side to do what they truly want to do. They only talk about, they compound their thoughts and their ideas on doing what they want to do, but they never actually do it. Like, it's crazy because everybody here want to be a millionaire, right? Everybody want to do it, right? But it's somebody in here only saying that because everybody else said it, and they don't want to be scrutinized, but not wanting what everybody else wants. Uh-oh. Y'all understand what I just said, right? Okay. And we have to understand, if you know who you are, you don't care what nobody think about you. Point blank period. I don't somebody don't want to do it, great. I hope that they don't. So they do what they want to do. So when I go to the restaurant, and my food will come out right. When I go to the store, I get the correct change back. When I go on vacation, my pillows will be fluffed. They'll bring me my right drink on the beach, my cocktail correctly, right? Yeah. I need people to do their jobs, right? When I go to the grocery store, I need the cereal to be on the right aisle. I need the boxes not to be crushed, right? Everybody have to do their job. Everybody, society would work. So no, I don't want everybody to know the skill set. Only those that truly want to know the skill set, because there's not enough room for everybody to know the skill set. I know it sounds cynical. I got some cynical ways. I'm sorry. I hope we go into a Great Depression, because I'm gonna become the first quadrillionaire. I'm selling the dollar. I'm going on a dollar, bro. BXY, I'm selling it. Y'all ain't never sold the dollar. Y'all ain't never traded the dollar. You traded the dollar before? Bruh, that spread on that thing is crazy. 0.01, you go into a debt like $27. Like, as soon as you push the button, bloop, bloop, as soon as you push the button, $27 in the hole, in the red, on the 0.01. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, I hope we do go into a Great Depression. I hope we do. And I hope y'all hope we do too, because y'all can benefit from it and we can really take over. It's about 25 people in here, maybe more, right? So please don't trade your bill money. Don't trade your bill money.
Rule number 2. Keep the bag and run.
That's for me.
Okay. Everybody got that?
I'm done.
Keep the bag and run. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I heard a lot of people say 10 pips and dip. All right. Who don't see the market go to 8 pips? Reverse back to 5, drop down to 3, shoot back up to 8, come back to 7, 6, go back to 8, and drop down 4. And then you lose 30 pips. Yep. The market gave you 12 different times to get the bag and run, and you think it wasn't enough. You agree? Get the bag and run. You see it's not going on. It's telling you, the market done told you several times. Matter of fact, it's been consolidating for 5 hours. And you sat there and watched it for 5 hours. And then it went to the 8 clip one last time to see if you gonna finally take it. You already said it the fourth time it did it. It did it about 5 times. Right then you said, well, if you go, hey, I'm gonna get out. And then it get back there, you still don't get out. You don't lie to yourself. Now you in the red. Well, just get back to break even. Bag and run, y'all. Get the bag and run. Right? Get the bag and run. Wait, see what the market gonna do. Be patient. See what the market gonna do. Because the market tell you what it's gonna do. Right? But a lot of times we want the market to do what we want it to do. So we end up in the red. Right? So you got to get the bag and run. Again, this is right. The market telling you, hey, I ain't going no higher, or I ain't going no lower. Get the bag and run, right? Get out the trade. Rule number, expect the key. Be patient. I know you're gonna jump right back in now. And give my 8 clip for the buy, I'm gonna go for the sale. You get in there for the sale and they do just what you wanted to do the first time, shoot straight up. Now you're bad. You don't lost 2 trades. Just be patient. Let the market do what it's gonna do, right? Because it's gonna break out. Just be patient, wait for the retest, take the trade, right? So get the bag and run. Get the bag and run. Rule number 3. So no about. Go ahead.
Y'all gonna get me with this mic again. I'm gonna turn on the beat on y'all. Rule number 3. Oh, okay. Rule number 3 is major. I see it in some of y'all spirit right now. Don't be greedy. You can't be greedy. Who won about 7 trades, 5 trades in a row, a certain amount of trades in a row? Be like, oh, I got this. It's on now. And then you pull that lot size up, and that thing turn around on you. It's like, no, you ain't. Give me that back. Everything that you want. And some. Like, you cannot be greedy. Like, whoever went to the grocery store hungry? Ooh. Who went to a restaurant like starving? Like, I want like 3 entrees. Give me everything on the what's that salad? Yeah, that salad. Yeah, let me chase all 3 of those salads. Yeah, please don't be greedy. That's called gluttony. What is it? 7 sins? Yeah, that's called gluttony. Don't do that. Please don't do that. So don't be greedy. That's major. That's really the major one. That's the major reason why, even if you got the 3 keys, that's the major reason why people blow their accounts and never get to their goal, because they're greedy. And they greed, and you put that time together, trying to rush the time, microwave society, it's over with. You're gonna be sitting right there in your cubicle at your job, talking about, I want to learn how to trade. When you already know how to trade, you just don't follow the 3 keys and the rules. Everybody in here know how to trade. Literally, everybody in here know how to trade, except for the guests. I know you don't know, sister. I know. Because you a guest, right? You a guest? Are you a guest? Yeah. So you in? You know how to trade? No. You know how to trade? You know how to trade? Yes. I just need to hear. Yeah, I just need to hear. Okay, but you know how to trade, right? So it's the rules. Is it the rules? Or is it 3 keys? Have you hit your goals yet? I'm sorry. Yeah, I have my goals. You hit your goals? You hit your next set of goals? I haven't hit all my goals. You haven't hit all your goals? So is it the keys or the rules that's holding you back from hitting the goals? It's more the, I guess the keys, because when you said can we trade for 12 hours, right now I'm in a position that I work 12 hours. Yeah. I'm trying to get out of that position so I can do this. Understood. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, every day, faithfully, since I've joined the academy, 6 a.m.,
Yeah.
Up until 12. I'm on every session trading, right? Studying at the same time, right? Every day. 12. So trading 12 hours, that's minimal for me. Because I know I'm up.
Well, I'm not saying trade, actually trade, train. Like, just think about it. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, which one? Which one?
Kobe,
LeBron, Jordan. Well, what if I told y'all all three? What if I told y'all all three because they practice longer than they actually playing a game? So it's simple. We're gonna practice more than we actually do. Because when we practice 8 hours and we only trade 30 minutes to an hour a day, we're good for that one particular day.
Honestly,
We gonna win. If we lose, we're gonna figure out very quickly on why we lost so we won't make that same mistake, which goes back into the practice. So don't be greedy. Just don't be greedy. Don't do that. Because if you're gonna be greedy, you're gonna be sitting right there on the couch. You ain't gonna move. Your broker account is gonna be on the couch. Your broker account will be on the couch and it won't move nowhere. It will watch you like it's like you are the TV. Click, click. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. When you do it, you're gonna hear my voice telling you right now, don't do it. You shouldn't have did it. I told you. You shouldn't have did it. You're being greedy. I want y'all to remember my voice when you be greedy. So when you hit your brokerage account and then snatch your money, you hear my voice saying, you was greedy. I told you shouldn't have been greedy. Why you pull up your lot size that big? Why you do that? You know your account can't handle that standard lot. You ain't ready for the standard lot yet. You micro right now. You micro lot size. Like, come on, maybe lot size. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got $50 in your account. You can't do a standard. It's not gonna even let you put it in the trade.
That's the worst.
Yeah, some of y'all trying to over leverage. So, rule number 3, don't be greedy.
And he said, so I want to reiterate, because I ain't seen nobody write that down. That's a great point. Y'all ready? How many people done took a trade, lost a trade, and jumped right into another trade? Okay, no more. Don't do that no more. When you lose a trade, you stop right there. Before you take your next trade, figure out why you lost that trade. Right? Figure out why and how you lost that trade. Therefore, you don't lose a trade like that anymore. Right? Not saying you're gonna take another lesson, but you won't not like that. Y'all right there? What's up?
Is that for like the same trade? Like if I'm on a trade, I'm expecting to buy, but if it pulls back on me, I want to hop back in because I know it's going up. Is that what you're talking about as well?
Did it hit your stop loss?
Huh?
Did it hit your stop loss?
Potentially, yeah.
No. Did you have a stop loss?
Yeah, I'll always have a stop loss.
Okay. Did it hit your stop loss?
Yeah.
Why you lost that trade?
Too early, right?
Whatever the reason may be, figure out why you lost that trade, right? Because it could be multiple reasons why, right? Your entry point, your stop loss should have been your entry point.
Right. Yeah, that's common. That's common
right?
facts. Yeah.
A lot of times you get the perfect entry going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out why you lost that trade, right? You seen the buy, but you should have been seeing the sell. See what I'm saying? You thought you seen the head and shoulders, but really it was an invert. You thought it was support, but it really was resistance. See what I'm saying? It was a swing high, but you thought it was a swing low. Right? Figure out why you lost that trade before placing your next trade. Right? That wasn't one of the rules, but that's something that's a side note. That's a side note. Right? That's a side note. All right. So what rule we on? 4. 4. Okay. All right. Rule number 4. Right? After you have reached your goal for the day, whether 10 pills, 20 pills, 30 pills, or if you took a lesson, you got to figure out why you lost, right? Wait on the next trade, right? Wait on the next setup. And when I say wait on the next setup, I'm not talking about, okay, it's 2 o'clock. Well, it's 2:50. I just got the trade. It's 2 o'clock. Waiting on 3 o'clock count. No, that's not what I mean. Right? We going back to discipline, right? Patience, consistency, right? Reach your goal for the day. Wait till tomorrow, right? For your next trade, because you don't want to profit today, right? And then lose your profit today. All right? It don't make sense, right? You're going to the next day with no profits, right? The longer you're in the market, the longer your broker account is at risk, right? The longer you're in the market, the longer your money is at risk, right? Get your bag and run. So wait on the next trade. That's it. 30 pills. $3, $30, $300, $3,000, $300, it don't matter. 30 pills. Because all the difference between my 30 pills and your 30 pills is the discipline, the patience, and the consistency, right? That's the only difference. The discipline to get my 30 in dip, right? The patience to wait on the next day to get me another 30 in dip. The consistency to the every day get my 30 in dip, right? While the impatient or the undisciplined person is, I'm gonna get a 30, then I'm gonna get another 30, then I'm gonna get another 30. I did it 6 times, then I put me a standard lot size on a $300 account, right? And then it pulled back and it knocked me out, right? And you hit my stop loss. I got knocked out before you hit my stop loss because I was over leveraged. See what I'm saying? So get your 30, right? Be disciplined enough to get your 30. Be patient enough to wait the next day to get another 30, right? And consistent every day. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but every day, right?
I know y'all might go over this, but why it's on my brain, man. So when y'all get y'all 30 pips, right? Or y'all breaking it down with multiple lot sizes smaller in the process for the 30 pips, or you only doing one trade, getting 30 pips and go. Like with the starting point.
It depends on your trading style. What we do is depend on your trade style, because everybody trade different, right? So, but for what we do, we take one trade for 30 pips, right? One trade for 30 pips. Some people like twin trade, right? But if you twin trade, you got to think about it, right? If you break your lot down in half and you twin trade and it pull back 15 pips, that's really dirty, because you got 2 trades that just went back 15 pips. So you didn't give your trade room to move. So if you're gonna do it like that, now you got to be even more disciplined. Now you got to be even more patient, because you got to get that entry point on point. See what I'm saying? Because if I take one trade, pull back 15 pips and hit my TP, I'm good. If I take 2 trades, pull back 15 pips, I got knocked out and it just hit my TP after it knocked me out, right? So depending on what type of trader you are, right? But it's always gonna come back to the 3 keys and the rules.
Always. I have a question as well. If you're going for 30 pips, what's your max risk?
It depends on your broker's account.
The max risk for your day tip spots. You guys have a max risk?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about stop loss?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that too.
If I lose more than 30 pips, I'm done.
You done? Yeah. If you lose
done.
30
Done.
pips, you done.
You win 30, you lose 30, you done.
All right.
Right? It's just a number, you know, it's a number. We're gonna go over that. I'm gonna write everything out on the board. I'm going over the comp plan, compound plan, everything.
Yes,
So my question,
Great question, bro.
you said don't be greedy, get the bag and run. So I see the market, I'm going for 30, but it hit for 15. And then it 15 again, I'm gonna grab 15, and then what? You see what I'm saying? Like, do we go, because your game plan for that discipline is to go for 30, but you grab your 15, do you wait for the next setup?
I got the answer to that. I'm talking about that on the compound.
Alright.
I got you. Yeah. Great question. Great question.
Oh, I just want to, because I'm applying right now. So is it basically when you get that setup, your setup already tell. So you ain't really going off guessing if you're gonna get 15 or what. Did the market give you 15, you take that because you disciplined to take those 15 because he didn't give you those 30. That's the only reason why you're gonna take those 15, but you already set up for 30. You know what I'm saying? You set up for 13, guessing the 30.
Then too, oh yeah, one more thing, one more side note, this is not a rule, but it's a side note. It is a rule, it's an unspoken rule, one more rule, right? I know a lot of people see people trading 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different pairs, right? So it's hard to really know your pair. Right, side note, find you one pair, right? Study that pair, get to know that pair, because you're gonna know if your pair will get 30 pips or not. Right? If you got one pair, you know your pair, you know that because of where the market is at, because of what support and resistance is at, it's only a 15 pips right there. So I'm not looking for 30, right? Or you know, because of where the market at, my pair usually moves 60 pips. So I know my 30 pips is there, right? My 30 pips is there, because on the daily, my pair gonna move 60 pips, 100 pips, right? So my 30 is there, right? But if you trade in multiple pairs, it's hard to keep up. You get confused. It's just like a man that's with multiple women, right? Or a woman messing with multiple men, right? You think of this person, but you think about this event. You bring up the wrong event. Yeah. No, that ain't it. You think about the wrong thing. You think about EA, this GJ. So, for real, that's how it happens, right? So, no, get you one pair, right? And you know, if you want to trade 50 pairs, by all means, do you, right? But I'm gonna just listen to the people with the results, right? I'm gonna listen to the people with the results, and I'm gonna, you know, do you, right? I'm gonna follow the map that was laid out for the people who are already done what we want to do, right? So they tell us find one pair, right? Learn that pair, work with that pair until you make 100,000, right? And after you make 100,000 with that pair, you decide you want to make it. You decide you want to trade another pair. Go ahead. But if you make 100,000 with this pair, working for you, why change, right? Why change? So that to answer that question, you know what I mean? Know your pair, right? There shouldn't be no reason that you trade in a pair that you don't even know. Like you shouldn't even, if you trade in a pair, you don't know it's only gonna give you 15 pips because you don't know your pair. See what I'm saying? If you don't know it's only gonna do 10 pips, 8 pips, right? You shouldn't be trading that pair because you haven't even disciplined yourself to even study the pair, right? You haven't been patient enough to see how your pair moves. See what I'm saying? You have consistently studying this pair, so it's gonna always come back to these keys and these rules.
Like a specific time, like you was like.
We're gonna go over that. We're gonna this one, you always gonna stay this one. That's forever until, right? But last we got one more rule.
So last rule, number 5, we're finna speed up. We're gonna speed up a little bit because we still gotta pull up the charts and go over everything, compound plan and everything. So the last rule is always trade with a stop loss. Always. No. Always trade with a stop loss. Always trade with a stop. Always. I had somebody, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had somebody ask me that's very well known, ask me, do you trade with a stop loss? I said, all the time. Little man, put your hands over the ear, like put your hands over.
He has earbuds on.
Okay, good to go. Trading with a stop loss is like having sex with a prostitute with no condom.
Really?
Put your earbuds on high now.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
He said, don't worry, my mom
He's grown.
He don't know what that is. Please trade with a stop loss because you would rather lose a few dollars than your whole account. Like, honestly. If somebody tell you to trade without a stop loss, please don't listen to them. Please don't. If you listen to them, just know if you lose your account, it's on you. It ain't their fault. Because it was your choice to push that button without putting a stop loss. If you hit your stop loss, you ain't doing something right. You need to go back and reassert your education in the market structure, right? Please always use a stop loss. I'll say it again. No, the broker's not wanting your little $100 account. They don't care about your $100 account. Because if they wanted your $100, as soon as you push the button, they'll take it, slippage. Slip it. They'll say, as soon as you push the button, if they want your money, as soon as you push the button, they'll take your money, and then you'll say, hey, what happened? My money gone. They will email you back and say slippage and give you a whole definition of slippage. There's nothing you can do about it. The reason it's hitting your stop loss isn't because it's there. It's because you are taking the wrong trades. You're marking up the charts wrong. It's not what they, it's a lot of people think, oh, the broker's trying to take my money. No. If they want to take somebody's money, they taking people with money. Literally. They're not worried about your small account. They're not going to be worried about your big account. But they will take it if you don't have a stop loss and you hit that button and the market go in the opposite direction, okay? Just facts. These are facts, okay? Now, the closer to the charts we get, the more aggressive I get because I'm very passionate about what we do. So don't take my tone of voice, but around them, my military folks, y'all know how we are. Y'all like, oh, that's normal. Right? But I'm very serious and passionate about this skill set because it's actually, it's totally enhanced my life. And I've seen so many people get hands, like our brother right here. So many others. And worse, we had somebody that was on death row. It's gonna blow y'all mind. We got somebody that's deaf and blind that's trading. Deaf. One person that's hearing impaired, that's the correct amount, hearing impaired and seeing impaired. It's actually trading in profit. Literally. So if they can do it, we blessed with all our senses. We got to use our senses. Start with our common sense. Use the stop loss. Okay? So let's jump on these charts. Let's see. You got something? Hold on.
One thing. Hey, look, I just want to share one thing with y'all about why you want to use stop loss, right? Who know how hard it is to take $100 or how long it takes to take $100 to 1,000? Right? Might take you a long couple days, week, 2, 3, a month. It takes literally 30 seconds to blow your whole account. I did it. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Can you remember that day I had to call you?
Yes, sir.
I lost $10,000 in one trade quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to give me a link.
I was in profit. I was in profit $700, right? I was in profit $700. Right? I had just took my account about 150 to 10,000. I was in profit about $700, right? And then by the time y'all said, wow,
you need to use your phone.
No, I don't need to use it. I want you to log into Zoom.
I ain't
So they can see what you're doing.
It wasn't funny.
You know what I'm saying? People are home.
Oh, okay, yeah, just
I'm gonna make you a
It
co-host.
wasn't funny. It wasn't not to me. You know what I mean? It's funny now. You know, I laugh about it now, y'all. You know what I mean? But at the time, it wasn't funny, right? Because I didn't have a stop loss, and I worked so hard to do that.
3774.
Yeah, I worked hard for that. I was disciplined and very patient, right? And I had to consistently to get to that. And to lose it all in one trade.
I'll make you a co-host.
I wasn't supposed to lose with 30 pips. Got them 3 keys. Discipline. In that moment. And that's all it takes. That's the whole point. That's why we tell you always.
Yeah, I just made you one.
Right? Because the moment, from the second, which is now, that you institute these 3 keys and those rules, will be the moment that your trading life changed. Right? Because y'all already know how to trade. So now all you need is this information. See what I'm saying? So always put in your stop. I don't care how much you know is going up or it's going down. That's just what you thought. You know what I mean? Because now you're looking at your phone and trying to figure out how you just blew your account and you were just up. You've been working on this for a whole month. You done got overconfident and snatched it all in one trade. News hit. And everybody know how when news hit, how gold and US 30 move. You ain't even got time. You know how you know when you close your trade, say close with profits or close with loss. You know you got to slide the button, press a little check, wait for the screen to pop up, then push the button. Sometimes when you press the button to close with loss or profit, it still take a little time to even close. I ain't even had time to do that. I couldn't even press close with. I was in profit. And when I seen it was going out, I was trying to close with a profit, and I ain't even get a chance to close my trade. It kicked me out before I had a chance to even close the trade.
I do it.
No stop loss.
Oh, I am. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was you with it.
Let's give it up for Winston Phillips, y'all. Let's give it up for Winston Phillips, y'all. You know, it was crazy because I had this one person that joined the team, and they jumped on the Zoom call that we did, and Whisper Pips was talking, and this person that was on, I never told Whisper this, right? So he hearing this for the first time with y'all. So he jumped on, professional guy. I'm doctor so-and-so, I did this in my life. Y'all know those type of people. If you're not laughing, you're probably one of those type of people. It's okay. Right. So Whisper Pips is talking, going over the information, right? And hitting everything on point. But y'all know Whisper Pips, he'll shout, listen, this is how it go. You know, it's not uptight. It's just Whisper Pip is Whisper Pip. It ain't the messenger, it's the message, right? This person judged Whisper. I told him, hey, here go your money back quick, because you ain't for this. Because you coming in the door the wrong way. You ain't hit nothing he said, all you was listening to was his accent. So that's my brother. And if anybody disrespect my brother or anybody within our organization, they gone. Point blank, period. And you judge, and there ain't no judgmental stuff going on here. Point blank, period. We're gonna get the information, we're gonna use that information. So I love you, brother. Let's give it up for Whisper. Especially if we got a CEO like Christopher Terry, got his hands up. Yo, Panda. So what we're gonna talk about is lot size, account size ratio. Lot size, account size ratio real quick. We're gonna run through this. So this is part of risk management. If you don't know this is very important so that you will know, so that you won't blow your account, even if you have the right markups. It's very, very important, very, very important. So I'm gonna turn this mic off because I can't hold the mic in right at the same time.
All right, can everybody still hear me?
Yeah.
Can everybody see the board? Everybody see the board? Can everybody see the board now? No, come on up. Come on up. We got more chairs in the front. Come on up. Bring your chair to the front. We got room in the front.
Yeah.
If you can't see the board, come on up. We got chairs.
My computer got a whiteboard. You can actually project it.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, cool.
Surface Pro, baby, Surface Pro. I don't know about these apples y'all be doing with the apples. We got y'all, We got y'all. In 2 seconds.
You need an adapter for your Mac?
I can write on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love. I need one of those computers. What kind of computer is that?
Surface Pro.
What's that on here? Let's go get one. I want one today.
Yeah, Surface Pro. Oh, share the screen. So they can see it too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can touch the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Android.
That's Surface Pro.
Is it Android?
Microsoft.
Microsoft, so it's Android. Android. Yep. Okay. So it's a rule to brokerage account lot size ratio, right? So if you have a certain amount of money in your account, you should only trade a certain amount. You have very conservative, passive aggressive. I'm a passive aggressive. You know, our organization, we passive aggressive traders. Okay. So, but this is the rule. Let's look at it like this. Just say you have $150 in your account. That's what we start out with our compound plan. So I want y'all to get used to that. $150, right? $150.
right? Some people will say, hey, aggressive, I mean, not aggressive, but conservative. Conservative is 0.01. That's super conservative, conservative. That's your lot size. Everybody know the difference between lot size?
Yeah.
Everybody know lot size?
Yeah.
Well, everybody don't know though. Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know. Let's go back. Let's go back. Real simple to understand. Wall Street. And Main Street. Wall Street is your brokerage account. Main Street is your job. Main Street, real money in your pocket. Wall Street, lot size. Everybody with me? Yeah. Real simple. We break it down simple, elementary school style, right? So if you're real smart, forget everything that you know with the high, level of education. Let's go back down to elementary school. 1 + 1 = 2. Okay. If you add the plus sign, it's 3. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Wall Street, 0.01, 0.10, 0. That ain't 0. That's the standard. You get into the standard. 1.00. Boom. There we go. Main Street, money in your pocket. Boom. 10 cents. $1. $10. $100. Real simple. So if your lot size 0.01 is 10 cents. Your lot size 0.10, that's $1. Lot size 1.00 standard, that's $10. $10 is $100. Just move the decimal over. Simple understand, right? Yeah. Okay, good to go. We can move forward. Who don't understand? Please ask your questions, let it be known. Not gonna be shunned upon. If you don't understand, let us know. It's okay if you don't understand. Ask your questions. That's the biggest problem with a lot of people. They don't ask the questions, they don't know the answer, they don't ask the questions, and then when we move forward, they be totally lost. Then you go back home and you end up in the same place. You didn't ask your question. Okay, we're good to go. Boom. Let's clear it out. All right, here we go. Lot size to account size ratio. You have $150 in your brokerage account. There is a rule. The broker says if you go into debt 70% of your account, you lose that trade. What is 70% of $150? You can pull out your calculators. $105. 70%. $105. Okay, now you have to understand, if you have a 0, say you got a standard lot size. Huh. Some of y'all, we ain't gonna even say standard. Let's do $5. That's your lot size. How many pips can you lose before you hit $105?
24.
Yeah. So if you get pulled back 20 or less, you out the trade. You lost the trade. You lost the trade. You got it. Okay. So here we go again. Let's erase it. No, we don't have to erase it. Here we go again. If you have $150 in your brokerage account and you do a lot size of 0.50, what do 0.50 represent? Per pip. How many pips does it take to get to $105? 21. Let's just say, but you got to spread, but let's just say 20 or less. Let's just say 20 or less. So if you get a pullback, it goes in the opposite direction, 20 pips or less, you just lost $105 out of $150. So you're left with $45 in your brokerage account.
one trade. Then it turn around and it go the right direction after it pull back 25 pips. Who's lost people? Who's done that before?
What?
Yeah, okay. Good to go. Okay, now, this is lot size, account size ratio. This is why we don't do what you don't think, like, people don't even think that's a big lot size. It's crazy. That's major. It's a nice size. Let's do this. 0.01. How many pips do you need? Or should I say this? This is the easy way. How many dimes are in $105? Let's do the math, because, you know, just, let's keep it simple for everybody. How many dimes are in a dollar? 10. Okay. Times 10. Times 10. What's that? 1,000.
No, it's
100.
100.
Who lost? Wait, hold on. Who lost right
Two
now?
zeros.
Who's lost? Who's totally lost? I need to know who's lost. Okay. Easy way to do it. Easy way to do it is 10 dimes in $1. It's 10 dimes in $1. How many dollars are in 100? No, $10. 100. It's 100 dimes and $10, right? How many dimes is in $100? Easy. I told y'all we're going back to elementary school. Some of y'all mad at me. All right, and then what's up with the $5?
Spread gonna be that times 5.
Okay, so you're talking about so at a 0.01, 1,005 pips, you can lose. You have to lose to blow an account, or not even just get down to $45 left in your account. Who lost more than 1,000 pips in one trade? Nobody ain't gonna even fix that. So she's honest. She's honest. But how long did it take you to do that?
What they want to talk about.
Okay. But listen, how many pips was you going for? I bet you was more than 30. She was going for the whole market. It was more than 30.
Right, well, I had a mentor that told me, you know, no, don't trade with no stop loss, because, you know, if you looking at the market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trade
without
without
the right.
rule.
Yeah. So it was like one of those things.
Okay. So if I told you you could be Stevie Wonder, as long as you keep the 0.01 lot size, you do 30 pips and you do 0.01s, it's almost impossible for you to lose. It's almost impossible. It's gonna move up 30 pips. Sooner or later, from your entry point, unless you just get something absolutely ridiculous, or like US 30 to go. Something. But major or minor pairs, cross pairs, like it's almost impossible to lose 1,000 pips. Someone that can't see can push a button. My child can push the button, and they will get 30 pips without even looking at the form, right? But it's because of these numbers. You have to understand the numbers to understand trading. The more that you understand the numbers, the easier it gets. Totally. Here we go. Watch this. I love numbers. I love the way everything equates to numbers. Like, I should have been a scientist. Like, because everything that we do, every life in existence, the universe is based upon numbers, right? So if we look at this, if just say we got a 250 business days in a year, times this by 3, 750, right? Right?
Say we lost a whole year's worth, 250. That leaves us with 500 trades. One. Are we in win mode if we are going for 30 pips? Stop loss and take profit. Have you ever seen anybody lose a whole 1/3 of trades, of this many trades? Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen that? Have you? Well, lose 1/3. If they know what they're doing, follow the rules. Have you ever seen somebody lose 1/3? If you just trade 3 years straight, 1/3, a whole year of trades, a whole year out of 3 years.
It could happen, but it's very unlikely. I haven't seen that.
Very unlikely. But even if they did, just say you did, are we in profit mode?
It's all bad, yeah.
It's numbers. If I take everybody to the casino and I say, listen, we gonna bet right here. I guarantee you we gonna have more wins if we bet this amount and we bet on this line, the winning line or the losing line. We're gonna have more wins than losses. And we just stay the same amount, we're gonna win more, depending upon how much we have total amount. We're gonna always win. Always. It's impossible to lose. Unless you start over leveraging. It's the only way you can lose. That's the only way. Are y'all understanding this?
Yeah.
Are y'all feeling a lot better about trading now? It's almost impossible to lose. People say, hey, how did you do $1 million? It ain't nothing. I'm just doing the numbers. It's just always a numbers game. Like everything else in life, it's a numbers game. If I stay the same, doing the same amounts for what's in my account size, then I'm gonna get the same results, either a win or a loss. But I'm gonna always get more wins than losses because I'm marking up my charts the correct way, and I'm just looking for a 30 pip move. Y'all with me? Everybody understand lot size to account size ratio? Everybody good? If you're good, say aye. Aye. Okay. If you're not, say nay.
Karaoke.
Okay, everybody good.
Hold on. Baby, you put that up there saying that you're gonna always win, okay? Explain what the 250 is. 250 is the.
Okay, so you trade a whole year without weekends or holidays.
So these just the trading days.
days.
This is all you're talking about,
This
trading
is
days.
trading days.
Okay, I
This is
thought it was
just
money. I'm thinking.
No, it's trading days. Trading days. 250 days in a year, business, just business days. Multiply that by 3, 750. We just say you lost a whole year trades. And it don't have to be one particular year, but it could be the total amount out of 750 days. Even if you lost 1/3, which is 1 year, you will still be in profit overall. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Okay, great question. See, told y'all if y'all don't ask questions, and ain't nobody gonna know. He asked one question, everybody say, oh, okay, I got it. You ask your question if you don't understand. It's okay if you don't understand. I answer the questions. I'm not judgmental. I started off, I'm not gonna be judgmental because it was a time I didn't know. It was a time that I used to blow up on right. It was a time they didn't have mutes on the IML TV. You remember that? When it was, you could just unmute yourself? You remember that? You remember that? You
No, I
know?
don't remember. That's probably before my time.
Oh, okay. It was a time you could unmute yourself. I used to, and I watched, like, I learned from Owen Wright. I used to, he used to be in mid, talking about this, you going through, hold on. Hey, hold on, you moving too fast. I need you to answer this. People used to be mad at me because I used to ask my questions. Hey, I'm paying my money, I'm gonna ask my questions. Because I need those questions answered so I can make money. This is the only time I can learn this. I need to learn. I don't care if y'all smarter than me. I'm slow bus, short bus. Where my helmet at? I need to know. Point right here. So if you have questions, ask your questions so I can answer. Okay? All right. So everybody know account size to lot size ratio. Okay, let's look at market structure.
Of course. We'll put you on game.
All right.
Let me get them out of the way.
Okay. Who's the newest person here? If you've been here less than a month, stand up. You've been here less than a month, stand up.
Newest person.
Okay, okay, let's give it up, let's give it up. Yeah. Stay stand up. You've been here less than 3 weeks, Sam. Stay stand. Less than 2 weeks, stay stand. Less than 1 week, stay stand. Less than 5 days, stay stand. Less than 4 days, stay stand. 3, 2, 1. So this y'all just got started today?
Y'all didn't listen.
No, I'm just saying, was you in before and then?
I've been in for 3 years, but I haven't touched
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
What's
He
your
got,
parent?
he got a story.
Okay,
He got
what's
a
your
story.
parent?
it.
Don't have any of that. Okay, how about you?
So my story is I had signed up when I found been a while ago, like a month ago, but then I switched out my account, so I couldn't get into it. I just literally like got my account.
Okay, good to go.
Welcome.
Wow, okay. What's your story? Sir? I had to ask the lady her story first.
I signed up because I trusted her. And I kind of had some things going on in my life and I just kind of drifted away from it. And recently I just thought about it, and I talked to him. And kind of got me started.
Okay.
But I kept in the stadium.
Okay, outstanding.
Long story short, I got like 3 people that I would never go below P150. I need one of them.
So first and foremost, I'm not gonna talk about Bitcoin. I'm not gonna talk about US 30. When I talk about the comp plan, I am gonna talk about the compounds, but I'm not gonna mark up US 30. I'm not gonna mark up Bitcoin. I'm not gonna mark up type of energy, any type of metal. I'm gonna stay on major and cross figures. Why? Because you can make 6 figures on major and cross figures. I think people say it moves too slow. No, it don't. No, it don't. You're just trying to move too fast. That's it. That's the point blank period. It moves 30 pips. Like we could do 30 pips in 13 weeks, probably lot size, you could take $150 to $1,228,800. But even if you want to do 15 pips, well, 13 weeks, double it up, 26 weeks, still the same results. Just lower the lots, lower amount of pips you get. Right? You want another third of that, and then take it down a smaller amount. Right, those pips represent a certain percentage. We're gonna do 20% per day. That's how much we gonna make. But we also gonna risk it. That's why I said we passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. We only take trades that make sense. Excuse me. It's different. Educators that have different strategies. It works for them, so it works overall. Okay. I'm on construction. You might have a strategy, we have a strategy, everybody in the room got a different strategy. The market is the tree. The Forex market is the tree, the chart is the tree. Everybody with a different strategy circles the tree. So we all have a different perspective of the tree, AKA the charts, the market, okay? But it's all the same exact tree, okay? Market structure, support and resistance is the soul of the tree. Without support and resistance, there is no other way for the market. It will go straight up or straight down. You can just push a button, whichever way you see it going, push the button, make the money stay in there as long as you want, with as much lot size on there, but it goes up and down because that's support and resistance. Understanding with support and resistance, there's structure. Okay? It's different people that use strategies using indicators. Indicators are okay. Guess what? Indicators give you indication where support and resistance is. That's why they call them indicators. Okay? If you know support and resistance structure, you can use indicators and you can see it a little bit clearer. Do I use indicators? I don't. That's what I don't do. Can I? Yes. When I first started trading, when I started really learning how to trade, I started off kind of backwards. My mentor, he's on right, but my mentor that actually I'm attached to in the business, this guy is like the regional director, IT guy for Cox in the Southeast.
And he got a strategy, he used like 9 different indicators, put them together. And it's like a 99.3 ounce on BTC. So that's how I started off. I was indicator ounce. That's all on BTC. When BTC started slowing down, right after the big drop, 2018, right? Who made some money on that?
Yep.
Right? That's when, 2018, that's when I found US 30. So I went from BTC to US 30. Now, the indicators that he had didn't work on US 30. But structure did. I really started understanding that. Then I went from that, another dude named Goldfinger joined the group. He learned gold, did 6 figures on gold. I'm like, bro, you know gold. Bro, I need to learn gold now too. So then I moved to gold. That's that, right? Then I turned around and I started learning how to trade oil. So my other nickname is Jed Clinton. Right? So those are my 4 pair. But throughout that whole process, I'm like, man, bro, I can trade all of it now because everything else, it just do the same way. Major cross pairs do the same thing every single week. I guarantee you this. Check this out. Y'all know this. Check this out. Write this down. This is important. Monday, left shoulder. Tuesday, right side of the head. Left side of the head. Wednesday, right side of the head. Thursday, right shoulder completion or fake out. Friday withdrawal. Every week, same thing. Head and shoulder. Every week. Every week. Every week.
Monday left shoulder.
Tuesday, left side of the head.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's orange, bro. It's fat, bro. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. Monday, left shoulder. Now we're gonna go over that because we got to go over here shoulders. Monday, left shoulder. Tuesday, left side of the head. Wednesday, right side of the head. Thursday, right shoulder completion or fake out. But you're gonna get that little left shoulder. It's gonna be like, boo. Then if it don't drop all the way down, it's gonna be like, boo. It's gonna go right back up and trick you out. And create a Batman, which is a inverted head and shoulder. Batman. Yep. Batman. Yeah, it's gonna hit Batman. Yeah. Gonna hit that Batman. Yeah. Yep. So what's your pair? Give me a pair. Oh wait, hold on. No. She lost 1,000. What's your pair? Okay. No more US 30. Right? No. What I want you to do is pick a pair that you're gonna stick with. And I need you to stick with it until you make 6 figures with it. Just this one pair. I need you to look at it and study it every single day. US 30, it'll come. But believe me so, by the time you make 6 figures on this pair, the one that you're gonna choose, you ain't gonna be thinking about US 30. What you wanna
We're
do?
gonna do, GJ.
GJ. Okay, we're gonna pull up GJ.
That's it, Keisha, that's it. Your account. GJ it is.
Look, I marked that up on the train. Train right there. Look at it. What day is this? Market close on what day? Friday. What's this?
Thursday.
What's this?
Wednesday.
Oh, what's this?
Tuesday.
What's this?
Monday.
Oh. GJ, this is the left shoulder.
Yo, that's funny.
Left shoulder, right side of the head, left side of the head. Look. Right shoulder. Fake out. Bloop, bloop. Friday withdrawal. It happened every time. Y'all probably don't know what a head and shoulders are. Who don't know what a head and shoulder is? Okay.
Can I say something?
I'm gonna mark up the chart.
It just never looks like a head and shoulders to me. Like,
It don't have to be perfect.
no, I'm just saying like that, I would have never called that a head and shoulders because of what people say. I feel like I've been head and shoulders, like, I don't, you know what I mean? So that looked more clear.
You make the line down there.
Can you pull that shit down?
$700.
Yeah, that
The doors, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the door.
Good luck, Rachel.
I ain't reaching that.
First of all, I thought that was the whole thing.
Oh, that's not no
Yeah, as far as it goes.
All right.
Put the sign in front of it. There we go. There we go.
Y'all good now?
Sorry.
Oh, that's a worker.
She's recording.
I like to draw it out. I don't like to use the tools because I want y'all to be able to draw it out too, right? Very simple to understand concept. Left shoulder, head, shoulder. Left shoulder, head, shoulder. Right? Now, this is market structure. Yeah, this is market structure. It's simple. This is just a pattern that you're gonna always see in the market. Now, is it always straight across like that? No, it can go diagonal. Sometimes I call it, I want to be politically correct. What is hunchback of Notre Dame, head and shoulders. Sometimes it's just not there, but if you see in the market that it makes a giant move and it violates structure, most of the time it's gonna be a side of the head. So as we're looking right here, we see that the market did a little consolidation. Let me erase all this real quick so y'all can see. Nice and clean. So you see that it consolidated at the top right here, right? Before this low, this was a nice little low, right? Lower low. That's what you call a lower low. Before, right? But it consolidated up here. But when this drop happened, it violated this low and created a new low in front of the last lower low. Y'all got me? Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Mic check.
Mic check. Okay, so consolidation, the low before was lower than the consolidation low. Very simple to understand. When the market came down, right here, came down, it passed this low, created a new low in front of the last low. You see it? That's what you call a violation, okay? From that point, we look at what day it was. What day was this? This was Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Tuesday. It just created the left side of the head on Tuesday. What is it gonna do on Wednesday? So it had to come all the way back up and create the right head. Y'all see how simple this is becoming? I hope I'm making this simple. Like, I want to make this as simple as possible. Most of the time, people be like, oh, it got to retest. Where does it have to retest? When people see the market, majority of the time, they say, oh, well, this is the resistance area, right? That's what they say, right? What I want y'all to do is start looking at the M's and then retest at the middle of the M's. Y'all see the M right there?
I don't see the M.
You don't see this M right there? Good to go. Let me draw it out for you. Told you it don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Oh.
It don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Don't look for the perfect structure, right? Just look for the structure, all right? What I want y'all to do is start looking for the middle of the M's for the retest. Don't just go down to the bottom.
What's the middle of that M?
The middle of the M is right here.
Oh, right there, okay.
The middle of the M. Good question, right? Gave you a retest. But let's just say you took it. Let's just say you looked at the market from this standpoint and you took it right here. Just say you took it at the top of the zone. How many pips is that? That's 43 pips. Now, it's a rule that we use on pound pairs. If you do pound pairs, because it wicks so much and you're brand new, we do 50 pip stop loss on pound pairs. So that answers your question. That's the only pair. if you, like, we do say if you trade like US 30 or anything outside of major pairs, across pairs except for the pound pairs, is 50 pips stop loss. So you're risking a lot more with these pairs, okay? But that's because the market moves a little bit different, and if you're new, you tend to forget the things we tell everybody in training, so it gives you a lot more room. You'll get to the point where you identify these trades, you do like 5, maybe 10 pip stop loss, because you're getting those perfect wick entries. That's why they call me John Wick. Like we just like wick, bloop, and we straight into profit, like no games. Like no games at all. And it's all because of structure. The market does the same thing every week, every time on your particular pair. When it switch up, when it really switch up, something in the world happened, like COVID or war or financial, something, banks got scammed, scandal, or something major happened. But if just the regular things happen in the world, just basic things like going to work every single day, the world is going to do the same exact thing every single day or every single week, okay?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. It could be, I'm gonna say to everybody just in case. I had a moment because that's one of the things like with the M's and W's. I was getting confused when to get in and when. So to make sure I interpreted in my moment I just had the form of that M, basically, I was assuming or thought that I was told or picked up knowledge of once you see an M, it's gonna retest, then you get in. But it looked like the leg of the M is the drop. Where they say the M pushed the market down.
This
So
one
we
right here?
should be, yeah.
This one right here?
Right. So
Yeah.
we should have been in it, like, so
Where at?
we should have been in it up here to take the whole thing down, right?
No.
How? So
Because how many pips you going for?
No, well,
How many
30,
pips?
30.
Okay, how many pips is from here to here? Is it
I
more
know
than
that's
30?
yeah.
Okay, so why you trying to get all that? You being
Well, I'm
greedy?
trying to get some of
You
those.
being greedy?
Okay,
Sound
let
like
me
greedy to
read.
me.
Right. Well, yes,
Greedy.
I'm dead.
Okay.
All right. But what I'm trying to figure out is what is the perfect entry on this M? Because when we get in, do I try to take it from the top, get in the middle here, or where, or just take a 15-minute counter?
Okay, great question. So where's the perfect entry? Where's the perfect entry? First of all, the perfect entry is dependent upon when you look at the market. That's the first thing. Because I could have a perfect entry, but I looked at the market yesterday or an hour before, or 3 hours before, right? I might be looking at a different pair, right? But for this particular trade, right here, this is your perfect entry right here. Right here. This is your perfect entry.
So let it run, and when it gets to the net line.
This one right here. If I see it break out, and for me personally, if I know what the market's gonna do and I see that it's gonna do it, even if I put a line down here, look, check this out, because I know the days, I know what's gonna happen on every day. So I see it get all the way down here. I see it get all the way down here. When it get all the way up in here, what I'm gonna do? All I'm gonna do is put a line right there. I'm gonna look back. Oh yeah. Boom, I'm buying. I'm executing. Because it's structured. Because I know the next day, which boom, soon as the day opened up, what did it do? That one, I'm done for the day, 5 o'clock. On the actual weekday before it. I don't even have to trade the whole Thursday until 5 o'clock. I'm done. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Do everybody understand that? Yeah, go ahead.
So I had a question about the formation of the shoulder and all that. So.
I'm getting good because I identified who was talking to you. I on mask.
Okay, so Monday, the shoulder. Is that the beginning of Monday? Is it the end of Monday?
Monday. What is the market? What does the market dictate Monday as?
Sunday is Sunday.
Depending on the pair, 5 or 6 o'clock, right?
Okay.
And depending on where you live.
Okay.
So
is it
when is
based on
Tuesday?
the location of the, what is the Monday based on? Like, is it based on 3 o'clock? So I live in-
Monday is based upon Monday in the market. The market's Monday. 24 hours.
Okay.
So five, depending on what pair, where you are. Eastern Standard Time, 5, 6 o'clock, depending on the pair. We're gonna say Eastern Standard Time because this is where we are. But different pairs have session breaks on different times, depending on the pair. It's only a few, okay? So 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So Sunday, 5 o'clock to Monday, actual 5 o'clock PM. That's Monday
Of that particular location.
of the market, of the trade.
Okay.
So every line represents 24 hours.
So those lines.
Because this is the hour chart. So from here to here is 24 candlesticks in between these two lines. That represents the day.
Okay.
Did you put that, those lines, is it the trading view setting, put the vertical line?
Yeah, absolutely.
Show me where you get that.
Absolutely. So we just go here. We go to settings. Then we're gonna go to session breaks. Appearances, then session breaks right here.
Okay, great. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, one more time, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Go to here, go to settings, go to appearance, session breaks. Yep, go ahead, bro. Yep, no problem.
You know, like right at the bottom, how you got the M, you know, when we waiting for the retail, would you
Yeah.
box that up and have 2 entries like this?
Well, it's telling me what the next entry point is already. I already marked it up.
Yeah,
What was the
I'm
question?
saying, I
You
don't
didn't hit the
want to put that line right there, cause like.
Hold on. Answer your question again.
I said, basically at the bottom of the M, when we waiting for the retest, will he box it all up to make a whole zone so we could have
It's
that entry? Cause I don't wanna just trade off of that one line.
So yes, I'm gonna show you how to mark it up, how I usually do it, but right now I'm just going over structure. I'm just giving y'all structure and giving y'all the way so that y'all can see support and resistance and where you can actually get into trades every single day, Monday through Thursday, so that you can make a withdrawal on Friday.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So how do you know, like, what is a good pair for you to pick and study?
It's all upon you, depending on what type of personality you are. Like, go through some pairs, look at them, back test them, you know, whichever one that resonates with you. Yeah. But I would say stay away from anything other than major and minor pairs, cross pairs. Just stay in that realm. Don't go into exotics. I know y'all like exotic cars, but this is like it's gonna take exotic money from you. Like, please stay away from that. Stay like, please. Until you're ready. But everybody grown, so do what you want. Everybody grown. Okay, so we got that, right? Is that simple to understand right there? Just on the structure, being able to see the structure. Is that simple? I just want to keep it simple. Okay? If you have a low, and the market breaks the prior lows or the lower lows, more than likely you got to go back up and retest where? The last low. Very simple to understand. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
So that should be an entry point for a sales limit. Some of y'all probably don't even know what sales limit is. It's okay. That's why you got your academy. Right? Okay?
I got a pretty cool story.
So if the market violates 2 or more lows, and maybe y'all understand this, but I'm gonna say it different ways. 2 or more lows, it will come back up and retest the prior low. Your entry point should be the prior low. I'll say it again. I'll say it one more time. If the market violates 2 or more prior lows, 1, 2, market violated. 3, violated. Your entry point is your last low. And if you really, really get good at it, it's on every low. Every prior low is a retest. for at least 30 pips. Everybody understand that? All right. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the easy way that I mark up charts. I do this with everybody that's new, that's coming in, that's brand new. It's 7 steps. 7-step process to mark up a chart. Steps, simple, elementary school. Just follow everything I say. This directions on the back of the cake box, please, please. First things, number 1. It's 12 o'clock, it's time to eat. Who hungry? Okay. Okay. So here we go. Step number 1, identify what pair you are trading. Make sure that you are looking at that pair and make sure that you're on the hour chart. I like to trade on the hour chart. I create this on the hour chart, so that's why I say the hour chart. The hour chart, okay? Number 2, I go to the line chart. Boom, line chart. Number 2, I go to the line chart. Number 2, it's gonna be simple. Elementary school, you're gonna be able to teach your children this. Little man back there on his headphones playing video games. Yep, all right. Number 2, boom, okay, boom, line chart, okay? Number 3, identify the end of the line. This isn't the end of the line. This isn't the end of the line. This definitely, that's not the end of no, this is not the end of the line. This is the end of the line. The actual end of the line that you're looking at. I have to make sure I'm clear on that, okay? Because a lot of people are like, where's the end of the line at? It's right here. This is the end of the line. Okay, this is the end of the line right here. Okay. Number 4, identify my swing high, swing low. Number 4, identify my swing high, swing low. Swing high, swing low. And I'm gonna make me a nice zone on there. So this is the end of the line. Where's the last high at? Right here, right? That's my last, okay. What is the next high after that? Right there, that's my zone right there. Okay, where's my next low at? Boom, right here. And then back right here, my next low, boom. Boom, I like that. I like that right there, right? Is that right? Yes, no?
Say it one more time.
Yeah, can you repeat that?
Okay, let's do it again. Okay, step 3 is what? Yep, and identify the end of my line. Step 4 is what? Okay, so my swing high is my last high, right? And then the last, I'm finna create the zone. Boom, what's the high from that point? Right here? Right there? Right there?
Nah, you go up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, I'm just saying, make sure y'all paying attention, see what y'all saying, right? Because I asked y'all about 4 times.
Right there.
Right there. Right? Because my last high before this high was right here. It wasn't right here because it had went higher right here and right here. Okay? So now I'm gonna do my swing low, which was right here and right here, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Step 4, boom. Step 5, I go back to my candlesticks. Very simple. Step 6. Step 5, go back to candlesticks. Just go back to the candlestick chart. Step 5, go back to the candlestick chart. Go ahead.
Do you use just the regular candlesticks or?
Yeah. Regular candlesticks. Just keep it simple. We're gonna keep it simple. Yep. Boom. Everybody with me? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Step 6. All I'm gonna do is do some coloring. I'm in elementary school. I want to color in some. Stay in the lines of my zones. All I'm gonna do is stay in the lines of my zones. This is for the new person. That's step 6, color in, right? Step 7, I draw my frog legs to represent break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Break, retest, trade. Wow. Now all I do is just wait on the market to do what it do. If it breaks above here, the outside lines is for my aggressive traders. Y'all don't want to wait to get into the trade. Y'all want to make sure that y'all in the trade, but just make sure that the more aggressive you are, the more chance it is for you to lose that trade. The conservative trader, you like the inside lines. So if it breaks above, your inside line is for your conservative, the outside line is for your aggressive buy limits. Below, same thing. Sell limit, aggressive, outside line, conservative for the inside line. Very simple. Start off marking off your charts like this. You're gonna win at least 70% of your trades. If you're patient and just do it just like I just did, just like I just told you. If you just do just what I just told you, you'll make it. You'll make it. Never would have made it.
Don't do my song like that.
Here we go. Check this out. Here we go. Check this out. What's 30 pips from here? I can guarantee you it's at the next resistance zone. 30 pips. Look at that. Beautiful. Look. Check it out. I love this. I love it. It's the reason why we say 30 pips. It's a reason. Your blue lines, look at your blue lines. Look how I go straight across. Look at this, watch. Watch. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. I can't make this stuff up. It's point blank period. It's all about structure. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's a simple way, basic way. I'm not no master trader. I'm not. I don't have 10,000+ hours of study, even though I've been studying Academy an hour and a half every single day since September 17th of 2017. I still don't have 10,000 total hours. Do the math. It takes 10,000+ hours of study time to become a master. I'm just a guy that just keep it basic, just do the numbers, consistency, patience, discipline, and you're gonna get the result. If you just do the same thing over and over again, you're gonna get the results you want. Just point blank period. It's almost impossible. If you do it, it's almost impossible. If you just follow the rules and everything, it's almost impossible not to make as much money as you want to make. It's lunchtime. I've been up here quite some time. I'm gonna make sure I went over everything. Yeah, we good to go. We good to go, sister?
We are, bro.
We good to go. Appreciate it. And later on, so after everything else, we'll come back and we'll do the compound.
Thank you so much, man. Oh, man. Shit.
Can I say something about lunch?
Absolutely. Everybody, we got messages coming up. Hey, everybody watching us on Zoom, we are going to break for lunch. I'll drop the link again, okay? Don't worry, this is being recorded. I'll drop that later too.
Hey guys, if you pull out your smartphones and you pull up your map, your Apple map, and you just kind of zoom in, you'll see all the restaurants that are within walking distance, like 2 blocks away. We got Shake Shack, Chick-fil-A, Hip Hop Veg or Hip City Veg, a bunch of restaurants. So just make sure that you try to stay within the walking distance. There's a ton of food options to the left, to the right, within the walking distance. So just zoom out and they're gonna start popping up. Mine pop up in orange. We definitely got a lot more, educators here to give us a lot of sauce with market structure, some of the actual, what are they called? Strategies? No, is the market strategy? Strategies?
Yeah, strategies.
And then we have crypto training, we have HFX training, we have a lot of training to get through. So we just want to make sure that we're respectful of trying to get back here at a reasonable time. So what time do you got? What time?
Let's just do an hour and a half. Yeah.
We just need an hour. An hour?
You only need an hour?
Y'all go an hour? All right. Do an hour and you guys, you can bring food back here, but don't get no onions. The room is small. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Or try to eat it downstairs in the lobby, or you can eat it outside. You understand? But try to bring food if you want, but just be respectful where you eat it, and we're gonna be in here together. So don't